What if Earth suddenly lost its atmosphere for just 60 seconds? Just 1 minute. It doesn't sound like enough time to change the world, but those 60 seconds could become the longest minute in human history. Right now, an invisible blanket of air surrounds our planet. You can't see it, you can't touch it. Yet every breath you take, every sound you hear, and every cloud you see depends on it. Now imagine it vanishes. Instantly, the sky wouldn't turn gray. It would turn completely black. Even in the middle of the day, the sun would still shine, but the blue sky would disappear because there would be no air to scatter sunlight. The world would suddenly look like the surface of the moon. Then something even stranger would happen. Silence. Complete silence. Without air. Sound cannot travel. No birds, no traffic, no voices, no explosions. Even if someone stood right beside you screaming, you wouldn't hear a single word. But the biggest danger wouldn't be the silence. It would be the missing oxygen. Within seconds, people would struggle to breathe. The air trapped inside your lungs would rush outward because there would no longer be any atmospheric pressure around you. Contrary to what movies often show, your body wouldn't explode, but you would lose consciousness in well under a minute as your brain ran out of usable oxygen. Anyone caught outside without a pressurized environment would be in extreme danger. Aircraft flying high above Earth would face an immediate emergency. Modern airplanes are pressurized to protect passengers, but if that protection failed while the atmosphere vanished, the situation would become critical in seconds. Meanwhile, the oceans would begin reacting in an unexpected way. Without atmospheric pressure, water at the surface would start to boil, not because it became hot, but because pressure helps keep liquid water stable. Lakes, rivers, and oceans wouldn't disappear in a minute, but their surfaces would begin changing dramatically. Plants would also be affected. Without carbon dioxide and air pressure, photosynthesis would stop instantly. Animals everywhere would face the same desperate struggle for oxygen as humans. Satellites orbiting Earth wouldn't notice much at first. They're already traveling through the near vacuum of space. But life on the ground would be experiencing one of the greatest disasters imaginable. Hospitals would switch to emergency oxygen supplies. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station would actually be among the safest humans alive, protected by their sealed spacecraft. Down on Earth, every second would feel endless. 10 seconds? 20 seconds? 30 seconds? The countdown would seem impossible. Then, at exactly 60 seconds, the atmosphere suddenly returns. Air rushes back around the planet. The blue sky reappears. Sound returns in an instant. People who survived begin breathing again. Emergency services race to help millions affected by the brief but devastating event. The world would never forget that single minute. Scientists would spend decades trying to explain what happened. Governments would rewrite emergency plans. Humanity would gain a new appreciation for something it had always taken for granted, because Earth's atmosphere isn't just air, it's a shield. It protects us from harmful radiation. It keeps temperatures stable enough for our life. It burns up countless meteoroids before they reach the ground. It carries the sounds of laughter, music, and conversation. And it gives every living thing the chance to breathe. Most of us never think about the atmosphere. It's invisible. It's silent. It's always there. But if it disappeared for only 60 seconds, we would discover the most important things in our lives are often the ones we never notice until they're gone. The next time you look up at the bright blue sky, remember that thin layer of air above your head is the only thing standing between our world and the endless vacuum of space.